The 2010s was a strange and pretty messed up era of media. With mobile phones becoming more common, the rise of many different apps and platforms was inevitable. But in this early age of the App Store, a lot of apps managed to find loopholes when it came to privacy and security. Trends started to arise that caused more harm than good, and it didn't take long until we'd discover that specific apps and games were spying on us. Apps designed for children being used maliciously against their knowledge. Today we are taking a deep dive into the Talking Angela app, the truth behind the rumors that it was spying on children, and the weird time that it accidentally showed nude images to its users. Yeah, that actually happened. Lady and man, buckle up, because the truth is far worse than you could ever imagine. The Talking Angela app, released in 2012 as part of the Talking Tom and Friends series, was an immediate hit among children and families. The premise was simple. Angela, an animated cat, would interact with users by mimicking what they said or responding to questions. With a fun and friendly design, Angela felt like a virtual companion, capable of carrying on surprisingly lifelike conversations.
Gold medals do. It's not that what makes them so out of...
It was essentially ChatGPT, but just far less advanced, and, well, this. Talking Angela wasn't the only app like this at all. In fact, it wasn't even the first. Before Talking Angela was a different cat, one far less feminine, far less classy, and dare I say, far less attractive. Released in 2010, the app introduced users to Tom, an animated cat who would repeat their words in funny, high-pitched voice. Talking Tom was designed to be simple. The app encouraged playful interactions such as petting Tom, feeding him, watching his reactions to being poked or tickled. It's a bit weird. I think what made it so good was its accessibility. It was perfect for kids, but also entertaining for adults. Maybe a little too entertaining sometimes. We'll get into that shortly. Over the years, Talking Tom expanded into a franchise that included spin-off apps, games, merchandise, and even an animated series. And eventually, the infamous Talking Angela was born. Everyone instantly fell in love with Angela. It didn't take long for her to overtake Tom's popularity, mostly due to her better coding, better responses, funnier interactions, and her sweet eyes staring into my soul, begging for my lips to touch. For the first few years of the Talking Tom and Angela craze that was sweeping the nation, everything was super chill. More characters were introduced, like my beloved Ben. We love Ben.
No.
It almost seemed like nothing was going to stop these crazy animals invading our phone screens. But then it happened. The year rolled over from 2013, and there it was, the infamous 2014. 2014, or as I like to call it, the beginning of the end. In 2014, Talking Angela became the center of a chilling internet rumor that took the world by storm. The app was accused of spying on children through their phone cameras. According to viral posts circulating on social media, Angela wasn't just chatting with users. She was gathering personal information, asking invasive questions, and even secretly watching users through the device's front-facing camera. Some posts included screenshots, warning that if you looked closely into Angela's animated eyes, you could see the reflection of a man. This supposed man was said to be a hacker, watching and listening to unsuspecting children as they used the app. And what's crazy is that this man ended up releasing a manifesto, and in that, a description of what he stated was the perfect victim. This man would only target people that weren't subscribed to Jaros. No man was ever actually linked to the rumor, but you should subscribe so I can make enough money to order a life-size replica of Talking Angela for research purposes. These claims caused widespread panic among parents. Many deleted the app from their devices immediately, fearing that predators were exploiting it to target children. The situation was made worse by reports that Angela would allegedly ask children highly personal questions, such as their name, age, school, and address. Others shared story of the app providing unsettling or overly specific responses, adding to the paranoia. Things were starting to get bad. As the controversy escalated, Outfit 7, the company behind Talking Angela, scrambled to address this situation. They obviously denied all allegations, stating that the app's AI-based conversational technology was designed to engage users safely and appropriately. Outfit 7 emphasized that no user data was being collected without consent, and that Angela's responses were purely the result of pre-programmed algorithms. They also clarified that the supposed man in Angela's eyes was simply a design quirk in her animation and not evidence of a hacker. But hear me out. The drama wasn't over. This investigation was long, and during this investigation, more and more developers started getting outed for their breaches of security and privacy, and the Talking Angela and Tom app weren't in the clear just yet. Take, for instance, the brightest flashlight app. On the surface, it was a simple utility app that allowed users to turn their phone's flashlight on and off. However, it was later discovered that the app was secretly collecting users' location data and sharing it with advertisers. And you might think that apps and platforms targeted towards children are obviously more protected and safer, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Platforms like YouTube Kids, which parents trust to provide a safe viewing experience for young audiences, have been embroiled in their own controversies. I mean, take the Elsagate scandal, for example. It revealed that countless videos on YouTube Kids contained disturbing and inappropriate content disguised as family-friendly entertainment. And if you feel like learning more about that, click up here. Or watch to the end of this video and then watch that one. Maybe subscribe while you're there. Just a thought. Similar to Elsagate, the Talking Tom app actually also showed adult content to children. In 2015, the Talking Tom app actually ended up advertising an adult video site to its users. An image of a completely naked woman accompanied by the words, "wanna would pop up in the direct center of the screen. It's not funny. It's not fun. It is funny, but it's not funny. You know what I'm trying to say. The crazy thing is, neither the adult website or Outfit 7, which operates the Talking Tom app, was actually able to track down those responsible for placing the ad. It was essentially impossible. And during all of this, independent cybersecurity experts stepped in to investigate Talking Angela for the rumors of it spying on children, eventually confirming that the app contained no malicious software or spyware, and that it seemed to be nothing more than a case of mass hysteria. Yet the panic was not so easily dispelled. Even after the rumors were debunked, many parents chose not to take any chances, deleting the app and warning others to do the same. Talking Angela still exists in all her beautiful glory, but now she is far more limited and mostly appears as a children's animated cartoon. I am not attracted to Talking Angela, despite what you guys think. Like, share, comment, subscribe.